Lahi kong tawag.
Okay. I
Kumusta
didn't.
naman ka?
Sorry.
Kumusta naman ka?
Maayo man, salamat.
Oh, sige. Okay, so akong nadumdum, by the way, nananghid I have asked permission that I'm going to record.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and can you kindly be the one to record, because I'm using an Android and I could not find the record button here.
Okay, okay. I have started recording the recording, so this recording will be sent to you automatically into the chat box after we finish by Skype. I
know. So I want to know, am I tilted in this way or am I in the right position? Can you
No,
see
no.
correct?
It's like no, you're not in the right position.
I'm hurt in a vertical way.
You need to turn. Yes, now it's fine.
Yeah, it's all right now. It's better now, I think. So, but I'm because of my tripod. Anyway, I will be. No, wait. Oh, it's really hard. Anyway, so I remember that the last time that we discussed was about greetings, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I believe you have reviewed the video and you have memorized already the lessons that we had. Okay, so okay, so the next topic that we're going to discuss now is about, if maybe you are curious about the usage of the tenses in verbs.
Okay, that would be great.
Okay, so are you fine with that one? Okay, so we will be learning, because have you been learning Tagalog or?
No, not the only word in Tagalog that I know is bebeko.
Bebeko. Okay, so it's for your girlfriends or whatever. Anyway,
right.
So okay, so we actually there's similarity in Tagalog, but of course a lot of difference also. We will be, of course, we will start from the word tulog. You know what tulog is, right?
Tulog na is like sleep well. This is what mothers sing to children. Tulog na, tulog na. No, is it different?
It's relative. Okay, I will discuss why I was smiling. Okay, so there's a difference between tulog, katulog na, o katulog. Okay, these are both actually ordering someone to sleep. It's just the same. When you say katulog, okay, katulog. Okay, I'm telling you, okay, Yuri, katulog. Okay, so I'm ordering you to sleep. Okay, so the other sentence, the other thing is katulog na. It's still the same. I'm just also ordering you to sleep, but with na means now, already.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like I want you to sleep now, in this instance, now in this, right away. Okay, so when I say katulog, maybe it can be later, or after a minute, but katulog na is right away, right now. Okay, so we will start. Okay, so we will discuss now about verbs and the tenses. Okay, so we will start from tulog. Okay, so in the future tense of tulog is matulog. Say, for example, okay, we will use it in a sentence. I will sleep. I will sleep. Okay, matulog po.
Matulog ko.
I will sleep. Matulog ko. Okay. So the next tense will be present tense. Okay, present tense. So the present tense of tulog is just tulog. Tulog. Actually, there's a what do you call this one? There's an intonation. Okay, tulog. When you say, like, this is very unusual, but if there's somebody that can still speak even if they're asleep, so you say tulog ko.
Okay.
I'm asleep. Okay.
So is it the same form like when you say I usually sleep for 8 hours? So like in English you say I sleep usually, but I am sleeping now. Is it the same form or is it different? Present.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Okay, so well, for example, in English there are several present tenses, like I'm sleeping now, or I sleep. I usually sleep for 8 hours. So sleep, am sleeping. They're both present, but they're two tenses. Is it the same form? Is it one form in Bisaya, or other different forms for this?
Yeah, I say okay. There is actually. So like let's say, I'm sleeping now. I'm sleeping now. Or is it currently? I'm currently sleeping now. I'm asleep. So when you want to say present tense, okay, tulog ko. Okay, I'm sleeping. I'm asleep. Tulog ko.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you want to say, I'm sleeping now, okay, and someone has called you and disturbed you, and you answered, I'm sleeping now. Okay, so you say tulog na ko, and then you called. Tulog na ko, and then you called. Tulog na, because I'm already asleep, and then you called. Okay? Okay? So, tulog na is I'm already asleep. Already, tulog, already, like that. Okay? So, do you have any questions about it? You can
no.
actually, okay. You can actually request if you want me to type. I can type. Okay? So, if it's not really clear.
That would be good because I type it, and I'm not sure about the spelling. So if you type that, that would be great because then I would be sure about the spelling. So.
Okay, great. Okay, so the next will be, I will just with the previous that we have discussed, I will just send it to you later on. Okay, but for now I can type. Okay, so in the past tense of tulog, tulog is natulog. Okay, like if you want to say, if you want to tell someone that I slept, natulog ko. Natulog ko. Okay?
Natulog po. Ko. Okay. Natulog ko.
Natulog ko. So, and then there's this imperative form. Imperative form. Imperative form is ordering someone, or you are giving command to someone. Okay? So if you want to tell someone to sleep, or if you order someone to sleep, or if you command somebody to sleep, you tell him or her, katulog. Katulog.
Okay,
Okay, so if
katulog.
you want, as I have told you just before, I used that word already. So katulog, and I want you to sleep right away, right now. Katulog na. Katulog na. Yuri, katulog na. Karon dayon. Actually, there's an addition with that one. If I wanted to be the, be the boss, and I wanted to tell you right away, katulog na, karon dayon, right now. Karon dayon, I will type, okay? Karon, sorry, karon dayon. So don't worry about this because I will be typing this later on and can review. Okay. So are we good with the tulog verb?
Yes. So that's matulog. That's I will sleep. Matulog ko. Tulog na ko means present. Natulog ko, that's past, And katulog. Yes, natulog. Natulog, that's past, and katulog, that's imperative. Katulog na.
Correct. That is right. That is right. So later, I want you to pay attention with this one because I will be discussing. There's a difference between this verb katulog, okay, with the other verbs that I'm going to discuss to you. Okay, this next verbs. Okay, so I will tell you why later on. Okay, so the next verb will be you know what is to eat.
Sorry, which one? To eat. Maybe, but I don't remember. I don't.
Okay, kaon. 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 I will type. Sorry. Kaon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the word kaon, if you make it in future tense, it will become mukaon. Let's say, I will eat. Mukaon ko. Mukaon ko. Okay? Mukaon ko. And in the present tense, it will become
tukaon.
What?
Is it tukaon?
No, no. the present tense of kaon is gakaon. Gakaon. And in actually in some old people, if you're really conscious about, you really wanted to know what old people use, okay? So it is nagakaon. Just add na in the beginning. Nagakaon. But it is actually gakaon when you're currently doing it. I'm currently eating now. Okay, so we use the time expressions now. Karon. Okay, now karon. So gakaon ko karon. I will type.
Gakaon ko karon.
So this karon means now, right? Okay. So just like karon dayon. Karon is now. Karon dayon. Dayon is right away. Okay. So the next in past tense, okay, past tense, it will become gikaon. Sorry, yeah, correct. Gikaon, or if you want to say nagkaon. I already ate. Nagkaon nako. Nagkaon na, because already na, and then the pronoun ko, me. Okay. So when you say nagkaon ako, I already ate. Okay. And imperative form. Okay. So what is imperative form? Once again, is ordering. When you order someone, when you command someone to eat, okay, you say pagkaon. Pagkaon. Okay? Pagkaon. So, you received it? Okay. Okay. So, the next word is, do you have any questions? No? None?
Could you tell me this phrase? I hear it from my Filipino friends often. They're eat your lunch now. Well, it's part of your culture. In my culture, we don't say that, but I'm sure that it's a common phrase in the Philippines. Like eat your lunch now. How would you say the whole phrase?
Pagkaon na. Pagkaon na sa paniudto.
Could you please type it?
Okay. Wait. Or here's the easier way, okay? Because you want to specify that lunch, okay? So
yes.
Paniudto na. Paniudto na.
Okay, paniudto na.
And when you want to say pamahaw, when you want to say, sorry, have you breakfast now? Okay? So, pamahaw na. Okay?
Okay.
I will start. Pamahaw na. So I'm ordering, or I'm giving you a command, or I'm telling you to eat now. Okay? To eat your breakfast now. Pamahaw na. And lunch is paniudto na, right? In dinner is panihapon na. Okay? So the whole phrase actually is pagkaon na sa paniudto. But it will be very long, but if you say paniudto na, it's totally right. It's correct.
Okay.
It's grammatically right. No problem with it. Okay? So paniudto is lunch, pamahaw is breakfast, and dinner is panihapon. Okay. Okay. So the next word. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So we will proceed to the next word. The next word will be lakaw. Lakaw.
To walk.
You know what? Correct. Lakaw. So what do you think will happen to the word lakaw if, in future tense?
So from what? It's molakao.
Correct. That is correct. So you're writing it, right? You're writing it down. Everything that I'm telling. Okay, correct. So mulakaw. And in present tense?
Tulakao.
No.
So nalakao then.
Galakaw.
Okay, galakao. So
Galakaw.
Oh, okay.
Galakaw or nagalakaw, as I have told you earlier. Just the same with the kaon, okay? Kaon and lakaw. So galakaw, where I'm currently walking now. So galakaw ko karon. So I'm currently doing it. So karon, now. Galakaw ko. I'm walking. Okay? Okay. So, and in the past, it will become naglakaw ko. Okay? So, when you arrive and someone asks you, where have you been? Naglakaw ko. Okay?
But it's have you been? It's like naglakaw ka, right?
Where have you been? Where have you been is asa ka gikan. I will say.
Okay.
Asa ka gikan. Where is asa? Right? Ka and you is gikan is which place have you been?
Okay, so gikan, is it from lakao? Is it the form of lakao?
No. When someone asks you, where have you been? The Cebuano of where have you been is asa ka gikan.
Okay. So gikan, from which verb is it? Is it the verb to be or to go, or which one is this?
You mean? No. Gikan is which place have you been? Where did you came from?
Okay, so gikan is to come or to be. Just the word itself. Gikan.
Yeah.
Is it to?
Yeah, it is. Wait a second. Gikan is to. No. No, I'm a bit confused now. So
Okay.
I will just. I will just explain it to you maybe later on. Maybe you will just get it later on.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, sure.
So just to make it clear that the Bisaya term of where have you been is asa kagikan. I have typed already.
Okay.
And the answer will be naglakaw ko if we're talking about the verb naglakaw. Lakaw. So naglakaw because this is past tense already. So naglakaw ko. I walked. Okay. And then the imperative form of it is paglakaw. Paglakaw. Okay, so when you order someone, you command someone to, can you go? You can actually use also that when you want to tell someone to go. Go now. Okay, so you need to go now. So paglakaw na. Na is now already. Okay. So the next word will be sulti. You know what sulti is?
No.
Sulti is to talk or to speak.
And how to spell that? Salty?
Sorry. Sulti.
Okay.
So, how do you think will happen to the word sulti when it's present?
Well, maybe musulti.
Musulti. Correct. That is correct. So the next, in present tense, what will happen?
Gasulti or nagasulti.
Correct. And in the past tense?
Nagsulti ko.
Correct. That is right. And in imperative is?
Pagsulti na.
Right. Pagsulti. Okay. So now I am going, and so on, and with the other verbs, like when you say dagan, you know what the word dagan means?
No.
To run.
Okay.
So I will type dagan is to run. To run. Okay, so this is just the same with the other verbs. So present tense is mudagan, pagdagan, okay? So and then I will be discussing to you why is the first word that we have discussed is different from these other verbs. Okay, so aren't you questioning yourself, why is it different from the others? Like the word tulog is matulog in the future tense, and it's not mutulog, right? And the present tense is just tulog, yeah? And the past tense is natulog, and the imperative is satulog. It is different because tulog, the tulog word is not an action word, actually. It is a state of a human. It is your state. So that is the reason why it is different. And we will be discussing more about this one. There are lots of words that are not actually action words, that belong to this in a state of a human.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So do you have any questions about it?
So there are main types of verbs when they conjugate. So they are either action verbs or state verbs, and this will like two groups with two different prefixes in present, past, and future.
Yes, and actually there's also this when the focus is the actor and the focus is the object.
Okay.
Okay, interesting, huh? Yeah. So actually, there's a similarity with the Tagalog, but Okay, well, anyway, if you're not really interested with Tagalog, so let's not talk about
Well, just in the future, because I want to master Cebuano. By the way, I left the Philippines at the end of March, but I'm planning to return after, well, when the borders
it.
are open again. So, but since I'm going to live in the Bisaya area where most people speak Bisaya, it's my first purpose, and Tagalog I will learn it later.
Okay, then that's great. So, and I will just add something with the remember the common phrases that we have learned.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so like the easy sentences like kumusta ka, you have
Mm-hmm.
already about it, right? Okay, so
Yes.
like unsay imong ngalan, very easy, right?
S- So what are you doing, or what does it mean?
Unsay,
What is your name? Okay, right. Unsay mo ngalan?
yes,
Ako
correct.
si Yuri.
Okay. So the answer will be ako si Yuri, ikaw. Unsay imong ngalan? You want me to
Mm-hmm.
type?
No, it's clear. Just I understand it. Ako si Yuri, ikaw unsay mo ngalan. So I just understand
Yes.
it.
Okay, that's correct. So the next phrase will be asa ka nagpuyo.
Okay. Asa ka
Asa ka puyo. So do you remember what is asa ka nagpuyo means?
yes, like where do you live?
Correct. That is correct. So and then the next question will be pila imong edad.
How much is it, like how old are you?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Uh, how to say it again? Pila imong.
Pila imong edad.
Okay.
Okay? And
Could you
some
type
people say,
could you type the last word because I cannot hear it clearly?
actually, it's just like the same with I think Spanish, edad. Okay? I will just type the whole sentence. Pila imong edad. Edad is age. Edad is age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and some people ask, pila na imong edad. Pila na imong edad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which means how old are you now? Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. So
I heard my fitness trainer in the Philippines. He asked me in English, not how old are you, but how young are you? That's something also from the Philippines.
yeah, that's correct because it's just a funny way of saying it. I mean, the sarcasm way, and
Mhm.
because they, us Filipinos, we don't wanna. It's really hard for us to offend someone. Well,
Mhm.
it's hard to offend someone, okay? But Filipinos are really, 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 it's really hard for us to offend somebody. So when when you're when you're when someone asks you how old are you, for Filipinos, it's kind of offensive because you're
Okay.
asking that you're asking me that I'm old. It's just basic, it's I don't know what's going on, but it's just a joke, or I don't know what. So that's the reason why it started. It's how it started. The how
Okay.
young are you. Okay, so that's it. So anyway, so let me continue with the last uh you know topic. So those sentences that I have mentioned, kumusta ka, unsay mong ngalan, like that. Okay, so there's this sentence you just add something to those sentences, those phrases, okay? Just for you to sound uh, familiar with the people you're talking to. That this is being used to those people who are talking to the person that already their friends, that they're already their friends, or
Mhm.
or for you to sound more it's not polite but to more comforting. Okay, so uh instead of saying, like, let's say you're talking to your friend and there's lots I mean, like you now, it's been a while that you have not come back here in the Philippines. So, and then you wanted to kumusta your friend, okay? So, you can say, kumusta naman ka? Kumusta naman ka? You just add man, okay? Kumusta naman ka? Okay? And then the next is, like let's say, this is not your friend, but you wanted to sound comforting and you wanted to sound just easy. So you say, unsa man imong ngalan? Okay? Are you paying attention with the man there?
Yes. So I heard like when they say kamusta ka, you can answer maayo man, salamat. So you can also add man.
Correct. Yes. Actually, so that is a word to add some phrases just to sound more comforting. Just like that. Just to sound easy, to talk to someone that you'd be very easy to listen to. It's just like that. Okay, so like the next phrase is ako si Yuri, ikaw unsa man imong ngalan? Like that, right? So does it sound comforting to you, or well, to us Filipinos it is actually comforting. So if you wanted to sound comforting, so you can use that what do you call this one, phrase. Okay, so like pila man imong edad. Okay, so pila man imong edad, unsa man, like that. So there's this easy questioning, like some people came to you, and then the usual question there is unsa, like that, one, like that, right? So to sound a little light, you can say unsa man. It's like that. Unsa man.
Okay.
Okay. So that's just it. So do you have any questions? Do you have any more questions?
No, thank you. It's clear so far. Salamat.
Okay, so salamat, and I really hope to have another session with you. So and thank you so much, and thank you so much for agreeing with the request that I asked.
Yes, thank you too. Yes, thank you for the class.
Okay, and thank you so much to you too. And bye-bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice
Thanks.
day.
Yes, thanks you too. Bye.